This is my video for the Phoenix 2-Gun Action Challenge match held November 27th, 2021. So this stage is a Casarda drill derivative. There's a single paper target that will be scored at the end. The shooter has a magazine limited to 10 rounds at the start, and from each position the shooter has to get one hit. There is no motivation to throw the kettlebell as far as possible because the shooter only has to make it to the end cone once, and there's no reason to throw it that hard because you just have to get up again and get back down again to send that one shot, and it's real easy to make it to this cone within 5 or 6 throws otherwise. Now, some people read the description for this stage and kind of gamed it by just getting to their knees and shuffling the kettlebell over not that far, thus saving time from getting all the way up and getting all the way down. It probably would have saved me some time if I had done it that way, but I generally choose to do these stages the way they're intended to be shot, even if it's not written that well in the stage description. Now, you'll probably notice I'm very deliberate getting in and out of position. I don't really like throwing myself on the ground at this particular range because the ground is pretty hard and there's rocks everywhere. If you've seen me shoot some of the stages at the Tucson 2-Gun Action Challenge match, the dirt there is a lot softer and looser, and I'm more comfortable being aggressive in my movement in and out of position. But here, the cumulative effect of going down hard and getting up fast just isn't worth it to me. I'm shooting a civil defense rifle with the addition of a Griffin Armament Comp and a US Optics TS1-6 in a 1.93 mount from ADM at this match. Let's take a look at my target. All 10 rounds in the 0 zone. I should hope so because I was shooting on 2 power from a bipod. So with all the hits in the 0 zone, there's no time added to my score. I am 7th in armored and 17th overall on this stage. This stage starts rifle in hand. At the buzzer, you need to sling the rifle. Of course, my scope catches on the back of my plate. I got to get it stowed before I can draw my handgun and fire the first shot. This is a 60-pound kettlebell. I am motivated to throw it as hard as I can on the stage because the fewer reps possible to get it to that final cone, the faster I'm going to be. I'm using my red dot Glock that wasn't working for me at Desert Brutality. After Desert Brutality, I was able to replace all the guts, and it is working again reliably. Now, something I need to try in the future is stepping up to the kettlebell with my feet on either side of it so it's not in front of me and I can just pick it up and throw it forward without a initial swing. I'm not sure how comfortable that's going to feel, but it's something I want to try. I am 6th in armored and 8th overall on this stage. On this stage, there are 2 reduced size silhouettes at 200 yards. I believe they are mini IPSCs. The shooter must get 1 hit on each from each position while transporting the kettlebell with them from position to position. I fold my bipod up and support off the barrels. Loading my weight into the barrel makes it stable enough that I don't need to go prone to make these hits. You could have gone prone next to the barrels, but that's taking more time to commit to a position that, for me, was not necessary to make the hit successfully. Balancing how much time you want to put into setting up a position versus the accuracy requirements is one of the constant challenges relative to shooter skill level on these kinds of stages. After I make these hits, I'm going to conduct a proactive reload using my coupled magazines. From the final position, I have to get 2 hits on the steel targets again, and then rotate a spinner at 100 yards. Another reason not to go prone here, if you don't have to, is the dust signature is pretty bad, and it actually starts obscuring my sight picture downrange. When I'm engaging the spinner, I really have a difficult time seeing it. I'm seeing the center bar, and I'm aiming where the spinner should be. I know how high the plates are above that center bar, and that's how I'm able to rotate it so effectively. I'm 1st armored and 1st overall on this stage. This stage begins with neutralizing the front plates. If you hit the plates behind them on this iteration, they are no-shoots. So you do want to be a little bit careful with your angles and making sure that you don't accidentally hit a plate behind it. Come down here and neutralize that plate rack. Go back to the start position. Now I'm going to shoot the square plates down. After shooting the square plates down, I'm going to conduct a proactive reload because now I have to rotate a spinner. Everyone said they were having trouble with this spinner, that it was too tough. I checked it for calibration before we started the stage, and it moved like it was supposed to, rotating twice past neutral. Rapid subsequent hits are capable of rotating it. Even if you go one, then one, as long as you hit it every time, you're going to make it happen. I'm first armored and first overall on this stage. In the end, I'm first out of 24 shooters in Armored Division and first out of 47 shooters overall. Thank you for watching. Come back again for more match and multi-gun competition content.